I have a Google Draw blank document open, and I'm going to draw a motion map. I'm not too concerned about how precise this is in dots and stuff, but I do want to make sure my spacing is pretty accurate. So I'm going to go ahead and put a circle. I'm going to go ahead and put a circle or a dot here, and I want to make sure I can see it. So I'm just going to fill that in, and now I have a dot. And I want this object to move from left to right. And I'll be honest, since it won't really matter if you go left to right or right to left, but what I'll do is I'm going to copy that. So Command C or Control C, and I'm going to paste it. And I'm going to shift that back up to the original level. So I'm going to use my arrow key, 1, 2, and I'm going to shift that over 2 also. I'm going to do that again. Copy, paste, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, now that I have my dots situated, I'm going to go ahead and save this as something, maybe I'll call it motion map constant velocity particle model. Okay. Now that I have this motion map, I'm going to go to File. I'm going to go to Download as a JPEG. So it's now in my downloads. I have a blank Google slide open, and I'm going to go to Background. I'm going to choose an image. I'm going to upload. So let me go ahead and browse and go to Downloads, and I believe it's called Motion Map CVPN. There it is. I'll go ahead and open it. Okay. Click Done. Let me get rid of let me get rid of this and this. All right. So it does look a little squished, and that's okay, but that's now my background. And what I want to do is recognize that this particle represents a part of an image or a part of an object that I'm going to lay on top of this. So now that I have it in my background, I went ahead and copied an image that I had, and I'm going to paste it in here, and it's a car. And what I'm going to do is, on that frame, I'm going to go ahead and use my arrow keys to adjust where I want that car in relationship to that particular dot from the motion map. So I'm going to go ahead and lay it down right there. Okay. So I have my first frame completed. So we don't have to repeat all this. I'm going to go ahead and click onto my slide 1 on the left. I'm going to 2-finger click or right click. I'm going to duplicate slide. I'll go to, so now that I'm highlighting slide 2, I will click on that, and I'm just going to move the car over to the next dot, and I'm in the same relationship. Some of you might find that you could count this also. So I'm going to count as I go so I can be consistent to the dot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like maybe 3, maybe 4. I'm going to go ahead and stick with 4, and I'm going to do the same thing. Now that I have this, what I can go ahead and do is go ahead and click over onto my slide again, and I'm going to select all Command A, go to Background, and I'm going to remove it, make it transparent, and add to theme, click Done, and now it's all removed. Right? So if I wanted to, I could go ahead and just slide through these real quick, and I get a car that is moving across the screen. I'll do that one more time. Click on screen 1, I'm going to hold down my arrow key. Okay. I might even go to Present. Okay. So my frame rate is very low right now. Very low. And right now it's at every 2 seconds. So my frame rate is 1 frame every 2 seconds, rather than like 10 frames per second. Even if I speed it up, it doesn't do a whole lot, right? All right, let me go ahead and exit out of that. All right, now that I have my car, I have all my shots, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to add-ons and go ahead and get an add-on called Creator Studio. I'm going to create a video. This will work for a while, so be patient. And my frame rate, what I'm going to do is speed this up to 0.1. So what that means is there's going to be 1/10 of a second between each frame. And I'm going to make a video. I'm going to have it render. And then I'm going to go to View. Download. Show in Finder. Double click the view. Let's take a look at what that looks like. Looks like a car moving across my screen at constant velocity.
Don't forget, go ahead and subscribe. that'd be great. Or you can go ahead and check out my next video. Take care.